Hello, everybody. Welcome. I see the many excited and eager little birds that are in the chat room. They're my little early birds running into the chat room. Hi, everybody. And which is so awesome because then they get to chat. It's kind of like before the theater starts, everyone's kind of chatting in the audience. That's very much what a chat room is like here. Almost said Late Night Crafty Club, but it is not. This is our special little event that I'm throwing, a little party, which necessitated me wearing a fancier shirt than my typical t-shirt that I sometimes wear here, or jammies. So yes, I actually have some adult clothes on this evening. Hello, everybody. Hi. Wow, you guys are so excited. I'm so excited. Hello, everybody. That's funny. Christina says, the suspense was killing me. I agree. I don't know. I've been doing this a long time, but I feel like a little nervous tonight. I'm not sure why, but I feel a little nervous. So first things first, I want to give a little shout out to Mickey. I happened to catch when she joined the chat room that this is her very first live. And so welcome, Mickey. If it is your first live, please let us know in the chat room. Go ahead and call yourself out so that the ladies can give you a little squeeze hello, because that's what we love to do here. This is the friendliest group of encouragers you will ever find on the internets, and it's the best reason to show up for a live is all the interaction and fun that you can have in the chat room with women like yourself, people who perhaps do not have crafty friends in real life, or a lot of friends, or someone that they can easily join up with. So it is really awesome to be able to join kind of like ranks and talk about all the fun crafty things that a lot of people perhaps do not get about us. So welcome. If you are a replay viewer, welcome. One of the things that I try to do as quickly as possible with our videos, I don't always make it, but I do try to put timestamps in the description box of every video. We make every single live without, I can't even think of a time where it's been an exception, but we make every single live available afterwards on our YouTube channel as a replay. So it goes straight from being a live event and it just automatically kind of transforms into a replay. So you never need to ask us if a replay is available, because it is. There will always be an opportunity for you to come back and watch. And if you want to kind of move around the event, the video, you can use the timestamps that we try to include in them, because let's face it, my live events tend to be a bit lengthy. This is something that the community has demanded. I am hostage to the situation. I know people on YouTube love, shorter videos, but really the live events are designed to be a longer opportunity to visit, to chat. It is our self-care time. It is our craft time. If you have, your little fun foot mask, face mask, this is a great time to throw those things on so that you can be kind of simmering and nourishing your skin as you get crafty. Listen to me chat. This is going to be an opportunity to, you can craft in your playbook if you wish. You can be, if you are already, if you've already signed up for the retreat and you've downloaded your printables, this is an excellent time to be sitting there and cutting them up, because if that's what you choose to do. Again, I made that an option. You could pre-cut everything, or you could kind of wait week by week to see if that was even something you wanted to do. But this is that opportunity to do that. So I have a little housekeeping list, if you will, that to try and remind myself of everything I need to say. And I always like to remind everyone that we do have a text reminder list. So I tell myself I'm going to remember something, and this is a lie. I lie to myself when I say this. I don't remember. So rather than rely on your memory, we have this really great way of reminding you there's about to be a live. And there are two lists that you can jump on. You can do both or just one. So we have our just general crafting list. So anything that's like the Playbook Power Hour, the Late Night Crafty Club, Crafternoon with Corey, those would be or this particular show, like here, like any kind of launch party, those will all be events that you can get a reminder if you text the letters TRG to the number 94253. TRG to 94253. Now, if you would like to be reminded of my live faith show, which is Chapel Crafting with Corey, that is a separate list, and that word is texting the word faith to the same number, 94253, and that will enroll you in both, and then Mr. Crafty will just send you out a reminder. You are not going to be bombarded with sales information. I often hesitate to get on text lists because I feel like the second I do, now I'm getting bombarded with hey, we're about to have a sale, 40% off store, store wide. And as somebody who is very, very tempted, that is just way too much temptation for me to jump on there and start shopping. I try not to do that to you guys. So if you want to be aware of launches, sales, things like that, that's part of our TRG Insider newsletter, and I send that out one time a month, and it basically keeps you in the loop for everything in TRG world. So you'll know about an upcoming retreat or a camp. You'll know about all of our live events that are about to happen in the following month. You'll know about a new collection or a new product. We keep it all compact into one newsletter. You'll get your scripture writing prompts if that's something you signed up for. So that's it. We text you or we send you an email. So I just try to be really careful about that, because in the same way that I get overwhelmed with all of the emails in an inbox, that's certainly not something I want to do to my friends. So yes, ladies, tonight is a fantabulous evening. I know quite a few of you, as I was looking through the little chat room, mentioning some bad weather. My Washingtonian sisters are having rain tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. I miss Washington at this time of the year because it has a proper winter season in my mind. It's really cold, icy. It even snows at times. But here in Northern California, this is not to be. It looks the same here all year long. And perhaps that's how I feel. And it just is a matter of the temperatures being I feel like little gradations, not really a serious change. Thank you, Miss Lisa Stander, for reminding the group. The thing that I always forget is please, 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 girls, thumbs me up. Give me a little like. This is the best compliment you can give me. It is what benefits my channel in the long run, because until I get myself putting up more videos on there, this is all I got is my live events. So this would be super helpful. It's kind of interesting to see how YouTube treats my channel, because I have a really high, in the millions of views on my channel, which is awesome. I think my number was over 2 million minutes watched, or 2 million views, or something. I can't remember. It was 2 million something. This is amazing. And I have long videos, and you guys stay. I mean, the core of you stay from beginning to end, and YouTube loves that. But if all I ever do are lives, it's kind of hard. I feel like YouTube treats me a little different. So this is how you could help me and Mr. Crafty, is give me a thumbs up. And if you're on your mobile phone, I know this is not the most fun thing, because you really do have to kind of dip out of the chat room, go like the video, and then come back in. They don't make that super easy. So I appreciate the effort it takes to, there you go. And it says, smash the thumbs up. Some of my favorite YouTubers have really cute ways of doing that little, ask. And some of them have little songs. Some of them just, they're really professional. I have no YouTube game. I have decided. So I got to work on that. I need to have some really cute little, just, I don't know, little intro and way that I say things, because I feel like the live thing has become more of my jam, and I hardly ever know what to do with myself when I'm doing a recorded video. But that is definitely my plan this year, so be prepared. And thank you again, Miss Lisa Stander, my official right arm girl. She is reminding me that tonight is all aboard the Harmony Retreat train, because we are leaving from station platform 9.5. Let's say 9.5. We're leaving the station tonight, girls, and heading off to Harmony Village. So here's your last chance to join that train at midnight tonight, 11:59 p.m. The retreat doors close, and the train departs from the station without you, and I would hate for that to be the case. However, if some of the reasons why you have not signed up have to do with financial reasons, that is perfectly understandable. And this was an opportunity for me and Mark to kind of do a fun working in some giveaways into tonight's event so that you had an opportunity, if you're just dying to go, but you simply cannot squeeze that out of your budget. This is your chance, hopefully, to win a spot and jump on that train with us. So yes, Cammie. She's like 9.5. Yes, for those of you who are Harry Potter people, you will realize what that means. So Rebecca asked, when does Harmony Village go live? I have learned from the past, it is not a good idea to announce times, because if everybody jumps on at the same time, you guys will feel frustrated. It will not be fun. All of the pomp and circumstance, the little group of people waiting for you at the train station, you guys will come off the train feeling very disenchanted. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that and what is going to happen tomorrow. For those who are signed up, if you have officially signed up, you are officially a harmonizer. I like to keep my, instead of calling us campers, camp is really a different experience. It's a different location. That camp is held at Lake Reset. You guys are actually going to Harmony Village this year. So I want you to feel the harmony. So you guys are going to be called harmonizers, which I think is lovely. It's kind of like you're like a girl like chorus. Raising your little voices together in crafty harmony. So I just wanted to also point out that those of you guys in the chat room who find themselves with a blue wrench know that you have a special job this evening. You are my blue wrench squad, and that is very important. It's a very important role here on the YouTube platform. For those of you who mentioned, I want to join, I want to get in. So we're going to be doing giveaways throughout the whole show. So I have some things I wanted to mention to you because this is kind of like the Harmony Eve party. We're going to do two things tonight. The first of which is we're going to be doing giveaways throughout, and the other thing I wanted to show you is talk to those of you who are signed up what's going to happen tomorrow. And number 3, the third goal is I have a fantabulous, I told you guys I wasn't going to call them collections anymore, so I'm calling this the Harmony Kit, but it is something of a collection, if you will. It is made up of cut files, printables, and then we have our traditional bundle where you can get both. And I wanted to show you, if you are not doing the retreat, this is still a fantastic opportunity to decorate all the things with this gorgeous little collection. It's a collection. It just is, but I want to call it the kit. There is the Planner Girl sticker kit is included in this. And we have really adorable stickers in the cut files. And then we have really awesome things. So I wanted to just talk to you about that. And I wanted to talk to those of you who are not going to the retreat. I wanted to point out ways in which you can use this adorable kit that I will be doing and hopefully doing on my YouTube channel. So I am about to get started here. So, here's how the giveaways are going to work in tonight's show. I have a mix of questions. I had some help with putting together some questions because I often feel like I just don't even know where to start. What kind of trivia questions can I put together? So some are kind of like generic trivia questions, which I am well aware. And the reason why I try to stay away from generic trivia questions is because it is very easy for us to just grab our phone and start looking up answers. I don't necessarily feel that's fair. If we were like in a social setting, you wouldn't be able to do that. They would, frown upon this. But obviously we can't see each other. So you kind of are on an honor system. So I do try to keep those like more minimal and make most of the trivia questions more about the TRG community and the planner community. So I feel like that's more fair. It honors those people who just have been kind of, part of, it's like membership has its rewards kind of thing. Now, I did try and bounce around with the questions so they were not all tied to like history, so that even if you were more of a new member, there are just things I constantly say in my live events. There are things that we've released, that we've done, that are just things that I talk about a lot, point out a lot. So if you have been around the planner community even. There are just some questions in there I was hoping to kind of put in there. So it's like a little mix. So, so the next thing I want you to be aware of is that I have two types of questions. So some questions are going to be open to everybody, even Stephen. Everybody may answer. And then some questions I've specifically set aside and said these questions are just for people who have not registered for the event. If budget, and really that is my biggest goal or concern, or what would you call that? My biggest, I'm having trouble with words tonight. The reason, the purpose for even offering this is because as a long-term single mama, I did not have money, would not have had money for practically any of the things that I offer. So I'm very sensitive to the fact that I get that there's people in our community that would do it, would love to do it. It is just simply not something that they can justify doing. And I get that. As much as Mark and I drive down the cost of a lot of these things and try to make them as accessible as possible, that is still out of reach. So I'm asking those of you, I will let you know each time I ask a question, I will let you know whether this is for everybody or this is for just people who have not signed up, so that we give our friends an opportunity to win a spot. So the other part of that is, if it's open to everyone and you've already paid, then you will get your money refunded. So you'll still get to go to the retreat and you'll get your money back. So that is one thing. Now, if you decide to try, be eager beaver and answer a question, you've already paid for your ticket and you answer a question meant for somebody who didn't pay or get in, then we will not be refunding you your money. You will not get that. You are not going to answer and take that opportunity from somebody else. So I will be very clear about who the questions are for. This is actually something Mr. Crafty suggested doing because he did want, even if you had paid, he wanted you guys to have a chance to, get your money back. And I think that's fair. I'll also have questions that are designed to win a $30 gift card. So for those of you who win that, you can use that to buy the new Harmony kit collection or something else from the shop. So that's what we're going to do. I will remind as we go throughout, because I know people will jump in kind of late. And also, if those of you in the chat room could remind our friends who are joining in, that there are some rules to our little game of trivia tonight, that would be fantabulous, because I can't, it's really hard to focus on what you guys are doing and stick to my script that I made myself, because we don't want to be here all night. And Karen, thank you so much for saying that. She says the cost of this retreat was so reasonable, I couldn't believe it. If you think about it, the cost of the retreat, the entire retreat that included 30 printables, 20 workshop videos, and I think over 10 live events, is the same cost as what we are rolling out a whole collection. What you guys normally pay for one of our collections, it's even less than that actually, now that I think about it. And that is on purpose. Can't promise we will always keep the prices super, super low. Can't promise that. This is obviously a big part of our, it's a big part of our income, I will be honest with you. But Mr. Crafty and I'll say this a million times, this isn't about getting rich. This is about growing our community, being a place for you to come and gather. And a million hours go into these retreats. There's so many things that go on behind the scenes. There's so many people that have their hands in what happens to make sure it's as flawless a experience for you as possible. I will mention, actually I'll wait because that is going to show up later here. So finally, this is the last part of my little admonishment about the giveaways. So when you win, if you should win, you're going to be emailing our help desk and letting us know what your YouTube name is, your TRG email. If you should have an account with us already, you need to let us know what that is or what you would like it to be, and the winning answer you gave. So I'm going to put the YouTube name you're using here in the chat room will go next to the winning answer, so that when you email the help desk, they will have this list. So I'm kind of I'm not used to doing this. Usually somebody helps me out, so I'm so sorry if I'm going to be taking notes on myself. I was telling Mr. Crafty that I'm going to ask for one of you lovely girls to help me with like taking notes during lives, because sometimes things happen and I wish I had captured that, especially things like a new funny inside joke that we say. Like, I really wish, unless I write it down, it's like I feel like it's lost forever. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have covered everything. So having covered everything, we're going to go ahead and get started with our first little giveaway. So I have a total of 15, you guys, 15 chances to win tonight. Either you're going to win a retreat spot or a $30 gift card. So 15. We went way big. Mr. Crafty said like 6, and I don't know how this happened, but I ended up with 15 trivia questions. So there you go. That's what we're doing. So, okay. Whew. All right. Shake it out, everybody. Shake it out. Shake it out. Rachel's like, I want to be a note taker. Thank you so much, Rachel. Okay. So, are we ready? Yes, Paula. 15 chances to win. So I'm going to break up the questions throughout the show, because like I said, I want to talk about some things that are going to happen tomorrow for those of you who are going to the retreat. And then I want to share with you guys the Harmony Kit collection. And then give you guys a couple other little bits of good news or announcement, good stuff. And remember, if you were joining me a little late, just know that this is a great time for you to be crafting in your playbook, cutting up printables for the retreat, or printing them at all, or hanging out in the chat room and hanging out with your friends. If you're watching me as a replay, this is a great time for you to be prepping for the retreat. So either way. Okay, let's do this. So we're going to start off our first giveaway question. This is open to everybody, and the prize at stake is a ticket to the retreat. Ticket to the retreat. So, oh my gosh, this is like the biggest watch group I think we've had in I don't know how long, but there's over 500 people watching. You guys are like, I want to win. Okay, one last thing before we do this, and I know this is going to be a little annoying to some people, and I wish I could change it or do anything about it, but there just simply is not a way for me to change that. I can only go by what I see in my chat room. So on my device, I see what I see. There's no way for me to, like if I had 6 other devices open, for some reason, YouTube's chat room is, actually, I think both of them are like that, Facebook and YouTube. It's unpredictable. So your device might actually show somebody else answered first. You might believe that you answered first, and it might be true. And I'm sorry in advance if that's how it works out, that all I can see is what I see. So accept my apology in advance should you feel shortchanged that happens to you. I wish there was something I could do about it. And okay, so yes, it is a lot of viewers. So thank you viewers for joining me. I sent out the bat signal, the great craft signal in the sky. Sent it out to everywhere I could think of to let you guys know we're doing giveaways. So are you guys ready? This is the first question, and it's open to everybody. So if you've paid or not paid, you both have a chance. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. What kind of sticker do I always say should go on a layering circle? My eyes are glued to my chat room. The first correct answer is going to be my winner. What kind of sticker do I always say should go on a layering circle? I say it so often that we actually made... Okay, Christina Jean. Holy crud, that was it's so fast. It was like an explosion of answers. Christina Jean, I saw that you had the complete title, so it was, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, this is gonna be challenging, girls. Okay, so I am typing in your name, Miss Christina Jean. I know you're getting lost in a sea of responses right now, but I saw you. That was fun. Okay, now we're trickling down. Whew, okay. It was like a huge tsunami just rolled by with little Christina's little name, her little arm over the top. Okay, so Christina Jean, you are my winner. You will be emailing, sorry, I could not get that word out, emailing us at slapithigh@theresetgirl.com. So hooray, Christina Jean. The answer was word strip. The full 2 words, word strip. I say that so many times. I've said it so many times. It's like it is my foundational belief that every time I use a layering circle, which is like the little round circles that we have, is that there's got to be a word strip with it. And what actually gave me the idea to include that is it is actually one of the fun little journaling cards that we included in our I Love My Community collection. These are things that get said so often, and it says put a word strip on it. So yay. Okay, congratulations. Okay, so let me go down here. We're on to the next question. Now hear this carefully. This is only for non-registered community members. So if you are listening to my words, if you have paid for your ticket, do not respond. Do not, I repeat, do not respond in the chat room. This question is only for people who have not signed up. Our goal is to be able to bless people who cannot afford to come, and this is our opportunity. And as I said earlier, membership has its rewards. So if you've been a member of our community and you know these answers, this is like your chance. This is your chance. We want that. And to make it as fair as possible, we're just making it a trivia. So I hope we all heard that. Please remember, this is only for our non-harmonizers, people who have not signed up. And I'm assuming that the most of you who have not signed up is because either you do not have the bandwidth, you don't have the time for that in your life right now, and I get that. It's a very busy time of the year. For those of you asking what is the craft signal, this is it. The official craft signal of the TRG community is the golden scissors. Okay, retreat ticket up for grabs. Only for non-registered community members to answer this question. This is a generic trivia question. What does the acronym PDF stand for? What does the acronym PDF? What is that short for? And you have to answer the full name. No shortcuts, and it has to be exactly correct. Exactly so correct. So you might see every file you guys receive is a PDF. So this is testing your knowledge. What does the acronym PDF actually stand for? Andrea, you won. And I would think you would be able to know without checking, given that you designed these things. It stands for Portable Document Format. Basically, what a PDF does in a nutshell is it makes a file of any kind. It makes it easy to be able to open and view. So no matter what type of file created it, it's almost like someone took a photo of it and then sent it to you. So that it is like, no matter if you have a Mac, no matter if you have a PC, no matter if you have that program or not have that program, a PDF is like an equalizer. It makes everybody be able to see the same thing. And you guys deal with PDFs all the time when you purchase from us. So Andrea, Miss Retrohead Mama, you just won yourself a ticket to the retreat. So I will note that. Okay, Andrea. And I will also add your little retro hit mama. Okay. All right, so let's take a little short break for a second so I can move on to like a little bit of housekeeping and let those of you who are registered for the Harmony Retreat tomorrow, it's a very, very big day. There are 2 things happening tomorrow. So the first thing that's happening, obviously, is the doors are finally opening to the Harmony Retreat. And if you recall, if you came to Camp Reset or you came to Camp Wannacraft, you might be familiar with how we do things. So we are allowing you now to see the full website, to see it all. How will you be accessing this website, you may be asking, is you're going to go back to the Welcome Center. The Welcome Center is sort of like a little one-stop shop on your little journey to get to Harmony Village, and it is where you are basically ushered in, and they kind of they debrief you. We debrief you on what is about to happen, and we tell you, hey, here's your printables. Hey, please join the private Facebook group that you will have access to throughout the duration of the event. That's how you join here. So there has been little systematic steps throughout the last couple weeks, ever since you have had access to the Welcome Center, that will help you get prepared. And if you guys remember, the very final step in that journey was allowing you in to Harmony Village. So tomorrow you will finally see a button that will pop up. There'll be two of them. One of them will say download your orientation checklist. If you have come to Camp Wanacraft, you might be familiar with that orientation checklist. It was something that I believe that was part of your actual handbook. This year, it is a standalone little document. It is a PDF, if you will. So this little checklist is what you guys are going to download, and I am asking you, imploring you to do this step and don't skip it, because there are many people in our retreat, over 800. And our team is very tiny, and it's very hard to get time to circle back and answer things very quickly. And I know you're very eager to get through the process and also to explore and go have fun. And I don't want you to miss any of that. So what this is, pretended this is me and you holding hands, and we are going through the whole Harmony Village together. This is my heart to you, helping you navigate throughout the whole map. So tomorrow, when you hit that button to enter the Harmony Retreat Village, this little guide is going to help you. It is going to walk you through each and every building on the map so that you can see what is inside of them, what they're there for, what they have been filled with, delicious content. So the first step is the Welcome Center. So you're going to go back to the Welcome Center and make sure you check off each thing on this list, and that will ensure that you've read everything I've given you. I have prepped you. I have guided you into success so that you do not feel lost, that you know where things are. And I put a lot of thought into it. Like if I was somebody who just needed a lot of just tell me what to do. This is the I'm telling you what to do document. So it'll ask you to visit the Circle of Friends Facebook group. It will remind you that this is where we are going to watch all of our live events. But we also have this little cute little arrow reminding you down here that all of our live events are also replays that you watch at the library. You're going to be asked to go to the classroom. This is where you're going to access week 1 content that will be waiting for you. Your little desk will be sitting there waiting for you. You can set up your little craft supplies and sit there and do your videos. And then you're going to go to the Harmony Village gift shop. So we have a little gift shop set up on our map. It's so cute. And when you click on it, you'll be taken to the Harmony kit, as well as all this delicious merch that we have available for you guys. And so it'll just remind you, here's the little steps for that. We have a spa and wellness center this year with 2 adorable little bathing beauties in it. Just like our Camp Wanacraft map, this one is very interactive. There's a sweet little girl ice skating on the frozen pond in the center of the village. But you will be asked to go listen to the relaxation playlist that we put together, that you can peruse winter beauty treatments and winter self-care ideas. These are all things I handpicked and placed on these inspiration boards for you, including all the music that I built. I'm a very big believer, and when we're sitting, even listening to a workshop or crafting, it is to help build that retreat experience for you. Even if we can't really whisk you off to a real village in a snow-capped Alp, we still want to at least build that feeling. And so you do that through sounds, through visualization. So this is my attempt at building that for you. So you can put on special music playlists and look through the Pinterest boards I set up for you that have really fun stuff. We have a fun little a village coffee shop called Cafe Sip. And you can listen to Coffee House Jazz, which I listen to. I listen to all these playlists myself, but that one in particular I really love. I made a board for you for hot drinks, all kinds of recipes. And then there's another one that shows you how you can make a little drink station in your house that will make getting your retreat drink on very easy. So Cafe Sip. And then there is the Help Center. So we do have a location on the map that has a whole series of questions and answers. That's where we want you to go first to see if your question is there, and if it is not there, then we have a little email address for you to contact us and let us know. And then finally, you are just asked to bookmark the website so that you have access back to it again and again. And then we are going to make a special little backdoor entrance to Harmony Village on our homepage. So if you have paid for the retreat, you click that button, you'll be like right there in Harmony Village. So we have 2 ways of accessing it again once you've been in it. Because I know it, once you've entered somewhere, sometimes it's hard to be like, okay, so what should I do with this website? So I bookmark things. I also send a note to myself. Like if I access it on my phone, I'll like send that web page. I'll make a special note in my notes app and be like Harmony Retreat, and that's where I stick it, because I don't always trust my memory either. So that, my friends, is what this is for. This is to help you. I'm holding your hand and walking you through the village hand in hand, skipping, giggling, whistling together. Of course, you be the whistler because I can't whistle. And Jen, she says we'll have to make that a drink bar after my surgery. You know what? It doesn't have to be cafe sip. It can, after hours, it could be, something else of your choice. You make it what you want. It is use the power of your imagination, and you can change all of this. So anyway, that's what this is for. So I really, really, really ask you to do yourself a favor, download this or open it on your device, and then use it to guide yourself through the map. And that way you won't miss anything, and you'll understand what everything there is there for you, because we're all gonna, the help desk, everyone's always gonna point you back, because we've built all the answers and we don't want to misdirect you. So we're always going to tell you, well, it's in this building or it's in that building. So this is going to be your best friend. I would take it, fold it in half, and tuck it into your Harmony Handbook so that you have it to refer, to remind yourself, because as you are, busy living your life, it's easy to forget all the little details that we put in there. And Georgina, of course you can bring pets. Absolutely. Yay. So yes, Suzanne, it's coffee and wine bar. It's coffee during the day, cafe sip after hours. It's a wine bar. It is whatever you want it to be. And if you want to listen to a little wine jazz, I feel like the coffee jazz playlist can go either way. Totally. So this is about using our imaginations, and that's why we put so much effort into giving these little locations and giving you that content to really help you immerse yourself. I did the homework for you. I gathered resources for you so that you can just partake, enjoy. It's a retreat. So it is my way of like, I love you, girl, and I want you to listen to some nice music, and I want you to look at some pretty pictures and just feel. And then go watch some of the videos we have for you. Our creative team, so sweetly, everyone participated, and Claudia also contributed. She was on the team formally, but she likes to come back and do workshop videos. So she is going to do one to show you guys how to make a fun clipboard, embellish it for your little retreat space. So you will have access to week 1's worth of content, which will be very, very focused on building one of these. So this will be a great day, great, exciting day. So, so tonight, like I said earlier, tonight is the last chance to sign up for the Harmony Retreat. If you have not signed up, last chance. The doors close at 11:59 p.m. In the past, we did not do that. We let people sign up after the fact. But what I find is that I want people who've signed up, who are in. I just want you to be able to focus. And if you come in late, I feel like there's a little bit of a, this feeling of I'm behind, and then maybe, I don't know. I just don't think that's the best way to start this process. So I just decided that we're just going to close the doors, and that's it. Now, here's some good news, is that if you were not able to attend the retreat, and for some people, they don't want to do the Facebook group. They don't really want to do live videos. It's just not in their schedule. This is like really true of international girls. We are going to have the workshop videos available separately. We are going to do that after the retreat ends. We're going to make the Harmony Handbook workshop available in our Teachable website, so that if you just want to learn how to make the handbook, you can do that. So that will be coming down the line if you just don't feel like the whole retreat experience is for you. But just to remind you, once again, there are 30 sheets of printables, over 20 workshop videos, 11 live events, and a private Facebook group. That is what is included in this for an amazing price. So if you want to sign up, theresetgirl.com is where you can go to do that. So, Marge said, mimosas, yes, please. So thank you, Miss Hannah Baker. She says my handbook cover is delicious. Okay, so are we ready to jump into another opportunity for a giveaway? So now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row questions about trivia questions. So let me take a sip. I feel like I'm getting a little parched. Okay. Thank you. Diana says the dividers in the Harmony Handbook are so cute. They are so cute, aren't they? I love them. Rachel said Mufasa. I love when you say 30 pages of printables and 20 workshops. I know it does. It sounds so exciting, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It sounds amazing. So, all right. Miss Loretta, if you are interested in the retreat, I would go to theresetgirl.com, and we have a big graphic right there on our homepage, and you just click it and it will run through all of the contents of the retreat. It is an online retreat it's a 4-week long retreat. And there are 30 sheets of printables, 20 workshop videos, 11 live events, and a private Facebook group. So that will have all the info there. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I know I'm killing you. Misty says, you're killing us. Okay, here we go. So here's question number 3. This is for a non-registered community member. So do not answer this question if you have paid for the retreat. This is for someone who has not gotten in, and I'm thinking a lot of people didn't register because of time or money. And I'm guessing most people that want to win, it's a money situation, not time. So, okay. Here we go. I gotta get my eyeballs ready. What movie inspired the name Mr. Crafty? I've shared the story many, many times. The first answer I see in my chat room is the winner. And it is just for non-registered girls. It's a non-registered question. You can think the answer. Think it all to yourself, girls. My harmonizers, you think that answer to yourself. But keep the typing, just keep it closed. Non-registered. What movie inspired the name Mr. Crafty? I'm getting some good answers, but not Kettle Story. Whoop 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 whoop. You got it. Pride and Prejudice. Mr. Darcy inspired Mr. Crafty. Okay, Miss Kettle Story. You are my winner, girl. Congratulations. Okay. But those of you who said up, that's actually that was a good suggestion, because that was the theme of our wedding, that was something I shared long ago, because basically that was all I ever shared on my Instagram channel when I first had it, was my engagement in New York City, and then my wedding with the up theme, and before I was doing planning stuff. So that was a good one for those of you who remembered. Miss Lisa, the supply list that I provided in the supplies list page, those are all clickable links. And so they will take you right to that particular product that I am recommending. Once you see it, you can decide, oh yes, put it in my cart. Or you can shop your stash or look elsewhere. So we didn't put pictures of every single product, but they are all linked. What is showing visually are all the books that I suggested. And these are books suggesting for reading in 2020. Those are all books that I'm reading and probably going to talk about in some fashion or form. So yay! Everyone's like, congratulations! Awesome! Okay, ready? This next question is up for everyone. If you're paid or not paid, everybody's up. Okay, so listen to this question carefully. I almost said this answer earlier in the show, and I had to like rein it in because that would have been the answer. But I know a lot of you are going to know this. Okay, this is an easy one if you've ever come to a live. Ready? Open to everybody. What is the name of the power? The name of the power the Blue Wrench Squad wields in the chat room. What is the name of the power the Blue Wrench Squad wields in the chat room? All right, waiting for my answer. First one I see with the answer has to be the power to smote. Amanda St. Clair. You guys were there goes there goes Amanda St. Clair. You are my winner. Amanda, I am typing up your name as a flood of answers come in. Amanda St. Clair. You are Blue Wrenchers have the power to smote. And it is officially a I Love My Community journal card because I've said this many times. This is actually one of the funniest inside jokes, I think. This is really up there. And it came out of, probably came out of a chapel where we talked about the power to smote and smoting by association, which is something to be aware of. That one could be smoted just simply by, you know, I don't know, the company you keep, which I don't think is true. But it was funny. It was like just funny organically how it all came to pass. So there we go. See, and there's our other card, smoting by association. As if anybody in this group has to worry about stuff like that. You guys are all a bunch of little sweetie peas. So we have Kettle Story, last one. Amanda St. Clair, this one. Congratulations, girls. You're going to want to email us at slapithi@theresetgirl, and you want to give your YouTube name, your TRG email. If you have an account with us, you need to provide that, and what your winning answer was. So specifically the winning answer, and then we will be able to ooh, I actually didn't put the winning answer on the one that Miss Amanda just did. The power to smote, which is like one of the best words from the Bible, which I don't know, is it in the Bible, Ashley, or am I just making that up? Does it really say that? I always feel like it's like a made-up word. Okay, let's get back on it. So this is a question for non-registered ladies. All the non-registered ladies, okay, this is for you. This is a retreat ticket. Is it up for stake? This is non-registered girls. If you have already registered, you will not get your money back. So don't answer this question. We want to help as many lovely ladies who just cannot simply, just budget doesn't allow. This is their chance to join us. And I know you guys are a community of givers. You guys are very generous. So let's follow the rules and no registered harmonizers. Answer the following question. So are you ready? Who wrote the novel Anne of Green Gables? And I need the full name. Who wrote the novel Anne of Green Gables? Okay. All right. Okay, I want to make sure that it truly was a word. I'm glad that that's not something I just imagined. Okay. The full name, correctly spelled, the whole 9 yards. Who wrote the novel Anne of Green Gables? You guys, there we go. KTLS82. KTLS82. Ah, I can't get your name out of here. KTLS82. KTLS82. KTSLS. Good thing I caught that. KTLS. KT. Oh my goodness, that is just hard to say. This is why I want you guys to have your super secret YouTube names. Like, put your real names. That's a hard one. Okay, KTSLS32, saying it correctly, gave me the full, complete name, spelled correctly, Lucy Maud Montgomery. Ta-da! So, yay! A lot of you guys were giving me, like, I had some initials, I had part of the name, but there we go. Look at you guys. You know your stuff. Anne of Green Gables. Excellent job. Excellent job. Okay. Here we go. Here's one more question for our non-registered friends, non-registered girls. Do not answer if you have paid for your spot already. This is for our non-registered friends. Ready? Okay. Bye, Susan Lloyd. Good night. Retreat ticket is up for grabs to our non-registered friends. What is the name of Corey's mentor and the founder of Troubleshooting for Christ? What is her name? I have mentioned her by this title every time I refer to her. This is what I call her. We've talked about her on the show. I have talked about her because a percentage of all of our sales goes to all of her, to her ministry. So I've talked about how you guys are a contributor to that. She's been on my YouTube channel. We uploaded a video with her. I just was texting with her today, and she is someone I dearly love. I've told you guys I compare her to what's that lady's name in War Room? Okay. The first one to answer correctly. Thank you, Kathleen. That is who she reminds me of, is Miss Clara. But it's not Miss Clara. That's a character in the movie. It's close, but it's not exactly right. I mean, these have to be right, like on the money. We're so close. You guys are so close. There we go, Lidima. Good job, girl. Miss Craig. It's very important to say that because, as I have learned, it is exactly how I refer to her and how she wants to be referred to as Miss Craig. So that is what we call her. Not Mrs. Craig, not Ms. Craig, Miss Craig. So, Miss Craig, that is her name. Miss Downey Craig. And I'm hoping that you guys will actually see Miss Craig and have her as a participant in faith-related activities we have in the future. That's something in this year I'm hoping to swoosh her in somehow into our faith-based content because she's awesome. So yay! Lidima, good job, girl. And also, Lidima, I don't know why, when I saw you sign in earlier, I don't know why I did not connect this, but I did not realize you were one of my Australian friends. For some reason, I don't know why, that did not connect. So you are, like, what time is it where you are? Because, like, that's super, like, devoted to get the spot here. So I'm so happy for you. But what time is it where you are? Because you're in Melbourne, Australia. There you go. So I have her name. Good, exactly. Good memory. Lidima. That is so awesome. I am so happy for you. Okay. All right. Let's take a quick break from the trivia. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still have 9 things to give away, girls. So we still have... So Lidima says it is 1:54 p.m. on Saturday. So you are in tomorrow. And thank goodness it is not like 4 a.m. or something atrocious. So you're in Saturday. You're having a lovely Saturday afternoon. Your afternoon just got a lot more awesome because now you have a spot in the retreat. So yay. Okay, so tomorrow, the second thing that's happening tomorrow, in addition to the doors opening to Harmony Village, the second thing happening tomorrow is the debut of the Harmony Kit. It debuts. It debuts tomorrow. along with all of our new merch. So we got some new merch coming. I love that word, merch. You do not need to be signed up for the retreat for the Harmony Kit. It is just like all of our previous monthly collections. It's open to everybody. And I have to tell you, if you're going to the Harmony Retreat or not, this little thing, it's awesome. And it's for a smoking price. Okay. The bundle is a smoking price. The bundle, I believe, isn't it priced the way we priced it in November?
I don't know.
I think that it is. So do you guys remember in November how we had the I love you guys so much month, where it was like, can we give you guys stuff? And so there were giveaways, and we priced everything like super, like almost, I think it was like, there were some key things that were 50% off. We rolled out our master bundle. That's what this one is. It is a smoking price. I wanted to show you the deliciousness and cuteness, because we haven't released anything in a while. Remember I told you guys that we were gonna try and do things more simplified in 2020. So we were not going to be rolling out a collection every single month. That just really takes up so much effort from the little tiny team that we are. So this is like, get it while you can, girls. Although it's digital, so they're like, it's not a rush. But this is something you can use throughout January, February in your planners. In your playbook, this is a sweet little project for your playbook. You can add pocket pages and have make-believe memory keeping, like I talked a lot about, showed you guys in Camp One Craft over the summer. This will be something you can use in your scrapbooks, your junk journals, in your Bible. So let me show you, okay, what we got going here. So I will show you the printables first, because we are offering 3 products. The printables, cut files, and then the bundle where they are all put together. And so I'll just jump in here, and then I'll join you on the other side. Bye, Misty. Okay, here we go. Mr. Crafty, do you want to zoom in a little bit? So Harmony, the Harmony Kit. Yes, the Harmony Kit is really about being peaceful. The colors are peaceful. The messaging is very much about peace. And we have some little fun things. Remember how we did a little junk journal kit during Camp Wannacraft? So it was like you had a little souvenir. So there are opportunities to do self-care, to whisk your way to your own little retreat. And that's what's kind of fun about this, is kind of like make-believe memory keeping, make believe that you've gone to these things and done these things on your own, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, whether you come to the retreat or not, it's still really super. These are so super cute. So here is the first of our pocket cards. These are 3x4 cards, and they're designed to fit in the pockets. This is something you can add to your playbook. The playbook has pocket pages that you can add to it and tuck these in, so you can document your time at the retreat or in your own personal retreat. Then we have these fun little journal cards. These are the ones that are more like the just the delicious little messages, and some of them are awesome. Like, I love this little note: dear self, I know you're doing the best you can. I believe in you. Keep going. Love me. Isn't that the sweetest little note that most of us should write to ourselves? Here's another set with some honeys. I love this one. Create the life you can't wait to wake up to. That's such a great reminder. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Forget the mistake, remember the lesson. So yes, the colors, Suzanne says are very soothing. Yes, this palette is soothing. It's very dreamy. It has a very like sweet wintry kind of feel. And let's face it, the majority of us do not live in a gorgeous snowy winter climate. So this is for all of us to picture and imagine. These are adorable little journal cards. So these are for real journaling. You are loved, be yourself, protect your peace. This is such a good reminder. Protect your peace. Be the person you want to have in your life. So these are things you can use in your journal, in your playbook. These are what I call, so I've been calling these things journaling spots for a really long time, and I have a little organizer on my desk, and they are basically little tickets, and this is like a little hall pass from ages ago, and I just have like receipts. So I call these journaling spots, and I use them very strategically on pages that have a lot of pattern, or in my Bible. So we designed a whole sheet of these that you can print again and again. You have a library card and tags, and this cute little keychain that has a place to write on. I love this so much. Fantasy and Fiction says, wintry climate is overrated. I am sure that's true when you guys have to dig your car out of your driveway. I'm sure it's not all it's not all fun self-care sipping hot cocoa then, I'm sure. Here is one of the really cute little kind of like junk journal, like a postcard that came from Harmony Village gift shop. What's better than new craft supplies? Nothing. And then here's sweet little Sammy, and she is just like hanging out on this card, and it's full of like really cute little self-care terms. Here's a topographical map. I actually remember having to study these in geography when I went to college, which was one of my hardest classes ever, but I thought it was really cool. Here is a little ad for Cafe Sip at Harmony Village. I just think this is so cute. I just want this in my playbook. I mean, I wouldn't care if I actually went to Cafe Sip or not. I just think it's an adorable little piece. Here are what we call pocket cards. So these are designed to be something you can add to your pocket pages. Let me show you. I really like, there's these mini pocket pages that that Simple Stories has, and these are what I used in my junk journal a lot. These are something you can punch and put in with your playbook. So all of these fit into these little 3x4 spots. Living that cabin life. Here's how you can pretend that you went to a retreat. There's your cabin that you stayed at. And this one is indoorsy. This is the indoors life. I love this one here. It says, I got a makeover today and look 10 years younger. So for those of us who don't actually go and get makeovers and stuff, it's really fun to pretend as if you did. And like, I mean, I don't know. I personally think make-believe memory keeping is so fun because I didn't actually have to do those things, but then I can just kind of pretend that I went there. So here's some more. This one is talking about journaling. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. And then it's got a really pretty outdoor, like woodsy scenery right there. There's Miss Sammy doing her little sipping thing. And then here are the little 2x2 pocket cards. And these fit into the smaller little pocket pages. Another thing I love doing in the playbook is making like a grid of these. This is one of my favorite things, is adding the pocket pages to my playbook. So I hope you see that whether you are actually doing the retreat or not, it's just delicious gorgeousness. You can add this to your journaling, your planner. That right there is one of my favorite. And then I have my own skincare line now. Just kidding. But I love this. And then I love this so much. I like want to blow that up to be like a real like page, like a 12x12, and put that on my wall. That is what I want. Here are some photo elements. So in our playbooks, we have a place for you guys to add like your memory keeping. So if you don't have any pictures that you actually took, you can use these. You can pretend that you took these photos. Look, that's the time I did my nails, and when I was journaling, and that time I went on a winter hike, and when I was sitting with my Ray Dunn mug reading my Bible. So you have these fun little photos to add to your playbook as well. And then we would just not be complete with the collection if we did not have decor. And we got Sammy. She's doing some stretching, and there is some adorable detail. So there's like a whole little skincare line here and a little face mask with her on it. Here's a little brush, like a body brush. I just think that is like one of the cutest little versions of her, is when she's sitting there with her little scarf. There's the Harmony Handbook. And then here we have our vitamins, our Reset Tea Company tins. And then there's Miss Sammy with her little blanket. So this is stuff that we did not include in the printables for the retreat. We stuck mostly to like functional printables. So this is like fun stuff. This is like the icing that you can add. And then we have florals we've never done before. I requested little florals that can go in the corner of your pages. So whether you do have a journal or, a bullet journal or a Hobonichi or your Bible, we have these cute little corner flowers that are made. You can use them in your playbook. So different sizes. These are like little clusters. They have stamping kind of blended in with them. They're not just flowers. And then we have a second sheet of them. So we have two different types. We have the larger clusters, little single guys, and then we have these fun little corner. So you would cut each one out. These work best on clear sticker paper. You will not regret investing in clear sticker paper and doing your florals that way. They're my favorite way to include them. In fact, I don't ever use florals unless they're on clear sticker paper. I forgot to print out a new version. So this in the kit, it doesn't say retreat, it says the Harmony kit, but I forgot to print out the updated version. So I love having a mood board. This is a 6x8. So you could cut that out and put it in a big 6x8 pocket, or you could put it, punch it, put it in your playbook. It's just yummy. It's kind of what inspired the retreat. So those are the printables. Okay, here, my friends, are the cut files. So if you have a Silhouette or Cricut machine, you could have your machine cut these for you. These are also possible to cut by hand. Many people apparently do that, is they get the whole bundle and they go ahead and cut these by hand. So we have a sheet of new honey layering circles. Yum. I cannot wait to use these girls. I love the color palette for them. And then all those cute little pocket cards I showed you. We have mini pocket cards, you guys. Little mini pocket cards that are now stickers. And these are perfect for Harmony handbooks. Perfect for building grids in your playbook pages because of the size of them. Here's more pocket cards that are mini. Aren't those so cute? Cute, cute, cute. I love them so much. Here's the mini journaling cards. So they've been all turned into little small journaling cards. They're not technically something you journal on, obviously. There's number 2, mini journaling cards 2. Then we have the little photo kit elements, photo elements. So here they are in an even smaller size, like you could use these in your weekly boxes. And then here's the little squares. Oh, so cute. I will use this entire sheet. In fact, I should probably ask Mr. Crafty for another sheet of these. These will go fast. Here are the little journaling spots done in little small versions, which will be perfect in the Harmony handbook. And then here's the decor, sheet 1, and the decor, sheet 2. The great thing about cut files is you can print as many sheets as you want, so you don't have to hoard them. You can use them freely in everything. You can carry this theme out through January and February. Here is Sammy, a whole bunch of versions of her. Here's with her little hair up in a towel. Her little leg warmers.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're back.
Okay, we're back. And then here are the florals. So these are, you can see that they've been, this is a clear sticker stock that they've been cut to. And I have like the little corner versions up here. And then they've all been kind of like miniaturized to this size. So they fit on the smaller sheet. And then here is the Planner Girl sticker kit. So these are designed, this is the monthly boxes. These have been designed for the Hobonichi A5, it's the cousin. These also fit in other planners, but they were specifically sized for that because so many people have that planner, including myself. And then with that comes these little reminders you can put in your planner for Chapel Crafting, Power Hour, Late Night Crafty Club, and Crafting with Corey. And then we have weekly boxes with fun little mugs full of cocoa and tea. And then we have the weekly boxes too, and these also have like little labels to remind yourself what's important. There's trackers here, and then you have weekly reminders. So there's little boxes, then little bitty labels, and then you have the little mini hexies. And then here's your arrows and numbers. So this is how you date your weekly pages, your monthly pages, and then you have an extra set here you can use for anything you like. And a bunch of Sammys that she's having different moods if you want to track your moods. My favorite arrows, the Banner Whimsy arrows, and then planner icons. So we provided enough of like the clock, dinner, like you have one for every single night of dinner. And there's this was planner math, you guys. This was hard. So hopefully I nailed it. And then you have your labels. Here are the Harmony clipboards, so that you can use these as just to write little reminders to yourself. So those are the cut files. So together, this and this, all of these sheets together, cut files and printables, is our bundle. And Mr. Crafty, can you remind me what the bundle price is? Yes, Miss Charlotte, they are Hobonichi cousin stickers. And I don't, Miss Trigger said, I don't actually think Jasmine's in this particular collection. I know it was, Jasmine is actually in my Reset Your Goals, which is a physical kit that we're going to be offering in February-ish. So she'll be in that one. Mr. Crafty is about to tell me the price of the bundle because I don't know for sure and don't want to say because what if I'm wrong? That's the price of the printables alone? Okay, he's spelling it all out for me. Okay, so one more. Come on, Mr. Crafty. There we go. That's what I thought it was. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Okay. So if you want the cut files alone and you can make your own DIY sticker book like I have. These are all past sticker cut files that we've done. Look at this deliciousness. I have all the yumminess in here. But if you just want the cut files, they are $19.95. If you want just the printables, they are $23.95. But if you want them all together, they are just $29.95. That is a smoking deal because the amount of sheets and the amount of stuff that you get for that is normally, I believe our bundles in the past, and those of you who have purchased them in the past can also verify this, they were about $60-ish, between $50 and $60 normally, and so now they are $29.95. And those are on sale prices. And I don't know when the sale ends. So I'm not sure how helpful I am with that. So if you, Jen is asking what size is the sticker paper. So their sticker paper is not quite an 8.5 by 11. I think they're slightly different. So I think, Mr. Crafty, do you get 2 of these sheets per?
Nope, just
you just get 1. Okay. So you get 1 of these sheets per sticker sheet is how he does it. So they get cut down to this, and then the cut file is set up so that you have this part here where you can punch it and add it. So, and he has also made available a little video to teach you how to do this whole process, which apparently has been very aha moment for many of you who have owned a silhouette and were not sure how to do this. So he put together a little simple tutorial. But when you invest in the cut files, you guys, look at this. You'll never run out of stickers. And the best part is, and this is tooting my own horn, but our collections are really very similar in their tone and color, their patterns, so you can really make them work together. In my mind, there really isn't any reason why I can't use a lot of these stickers at a different time of the year. There's some references to like winter, but a lot of them don't have that, and they will still work with other stuff we have designed in other months past. I do that all the time. I have older collections all together in here, but this is my DIY sticker book. So yummy. So tomorrow they will be open. They will be available starting tonight at midnight, and they are they are digital. So you don't have to rush into the store. Miss Lisa Standard says, Mr. Crafty's tutorial is the bomb. So yes, Mr. Crafty is our master sticker cutter around here. So he is the one who put that together for you to really help you make it super easy to do. And yes, Jen Morgan, these are the plastic cutting mats. I actually have an extra pair. These are the plastic cutting mats that I purchased from Dollar Tree. There are 2 in the pack, and I just cut them down to become covers for basically everything. I have them for my Crafty Club playbook, and I have them for my little sticker book. So I really love these. This was a tip from one of my YouTube viewers who shared that that's what she does. So now I have this. So this is kind of my go-to for 2020, as I have all my favorite stuff in here. So I have honeys in here, all kinds of stuff from the fall that I'm keeping and using, because the colors, again, are so yummy and they work with everything. And you know why? It's because I like what I like. I just like the same colors, and I kind of like gear all of our color palettes. I have always kind of directed that to being kind of similar. So that just makes our stuff so versatile, and you can use it with different, you can totally mix and match our stuff together, which is really cool. So yes, tonight, midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time. So our website has been fixed or changed, if you will. So we are not on New York City time anymore. We're not Eastern Standard. Now our website works to Pacific Standard Time. So there should, going forward, not be confusion about when it actually ends. So when I say midnight, I'm talking always about midnight Pacific Standard Time. Heidi says that she made a sticker book using the Girl Friday cut files, and I love it so much. Yay! You've been using it in your playbook. Yes, Girl Friday is one of my favorite things ever because it is such an like everyday, like all the time usage. It's just, I don't know, it's just one of those evergreen products, and I really want us to do a Girl Friday part 2, a Girl Friday 2.0. That's kind of my, that would be something totally worth doing. So, Miss Jen Morgan, I'm sorry to hear that you haven't been able to find them at Dollar Tree. They're in the kitchen department, and they're worth stocking up on, because I feel like you get use out of them for lots of different projects. If you wanted to do a junk journal, if you wanted to make your own planner, I just feel like they're a really great, but you can try a different kind of dollar store too. Like there's Family Dollar, Dollar General. Don't give up on looking for them. Don't give up. And Maureen says that she found the ticket punch. Yay! So, yay! So I've used loads of my Girl Friday kit this month. I think was Girl Friday offered as a, do you have it? I forget what you did with Girl Friday recently. So, okay. Kathleen says they can be hard to find. Make sure you ask. Good night, Fantasy and Fiction. See you tomorrow at the retreat. Thanks for signing up. Karen says that she had to ask where they were. Also, the awesome little plastic bins that, if you guys remember from our declutter day that Caroline showed in her video, they are like unicorn boxes. I have gone to so many Dollar Trees looking for those. They are just not to be found in my area. So she's in Florida. I'm here in Northern California. It's possible that there are some products that just don't cross across the country. I'm not sure, but I was so disappointed because I wanted them so nice. Bye, Donna J. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. So a lot of you guys are saying, yeah, they're hidden. Sometimes they're wedged vertically in the kitchen section. Darlene, tomorrow is the day you guys are going to actually get to access your week 1 of content for the Harmony Retreat, which will include making your book. So I will have videos. I know quite a few people emailed us or commented when they printed out their dividers. They were like, oh, I think these dividers are too large. I have to be honest with you. The dividers do look like they're not going to fit. But I promise you, the way we design them is, first of all, we gave, if you look at the printables, we actually have a measurement on them. It tells you the pages for these dividers are to be this, between this wide and this wide. So like no more than this wide, and they should be this tall. So I try to give you guys a framework to work with to know what notebooks made the best Harmony handbooks, because I get that some of you are going to try and use things you already own, but I had to pick a range of something that would fit kind of universally most notebooks. So all the notebooks I posted on our website that I made as a suggestion, they were all included in that range that I provided. So if I told you guys, here's one of my recommendations, it was counted to fit within that range of printables. So yes, they do look a lot bigger, but I show you in my video how the power of trimming them down, how it works. So here's a little sneak peek into my little Harmony handbook, which I am so excited. I haven't put down my index pages yet, but I'm still figuring out how I want to do that. So I'm going to show you part of that page because it's got some stuff on there. And then I have that one. And then here are all the empty pages waiting for the rest of the retreat to start. And then here's this fun little guy, which I love her so much. And then here's empty pages for the week 3. And then here's week 4. So there's Miss Rhonda. She's my favorite honey. And then I have these pages here, and then this takes us all the way to the back. So I show you how I built the, for the most part, how I built it. There are some things I didn't film, like I did not film how I did my cover, mostly because it was like 1 in the morning when I was so excited to work on this that I couldn't sleep. And so I got up and I was just like starting to kind of like mess around with my supplies, and before I knew it, I had a cover. So that one didn't happen on camera. But some things I want it to be like, I just don't want you guys to become focused on, you know, too focused on certain aspects. I want this to be very personal to you and what makes your heart pitter pat, and that's what I really want. So some things I am very, you know, determined to have on camera, and some things I was like, well, I want to put some little, you know, of my personal stash and stuff in it, and so it kind of makes it hard because I can't. I supplied some things for you guys to use, but I want you guys to really make it yours and be special. So, now if you guys have a notebook that is outside of the parameters I gave, then you're going to have to probably print the dividers at different, you're going to have to experiment at different settings to see what's going to get you closest to whatever notebook that you've opted to do. So, but you know, I have a lot of faith in those of you who have chosen to be Mavericks. I have a lot of faith in you, because that's one of the things about our community, is that there's a lot of people who go, well, I just want to do it this way, or I really like that type of book. So you guys just kind of figure it out. I'm not always a figure it out kind of person when it comes to certain things. So I admire people that are willing to try different things and make it work for them. And some of the best stuff that you end up, you know, that you do that for, you end up having like amazing. So please look at the supplies list, and when you look at it, and right above where all the notebooks are shown, I tell you exactly what the height and the width is for the notebook that we designed these printables for. So I don't want to answer any specific questions because it's such a specific little range that we did, and that was to give you guys options too. So I have to, it's hard because I have to like target something. I have to like have something to make it for, but then there are so many types of notebooks in the world. So I just want you guys to mess around with it if you decide to use something outside of what I said. There's nothing wrong with using something outside of what I said. Bye, Louise. See you tomorrow. Sleep good. Okay. All right. Yay, March Johnson. I'm glad that you're having a great time. Okay, so that was a big thing. I wanted to make sure you guys got to see the deliciousness of the Harmony Kit. Now, to that point, I am now ready to give away some gift cards. So we're going to be giving away some $30 gift cards. So if you want to get your mitts on that kit, you can. You have, I have 3 options here. And oh my goodness. One moment. I have a problem because one of these questions was repeated accidentally. Okay. Hold please, talk amongst yourselves as I attempt to fix this. Which will be interesting to see if I can fix it on the fly. I had a feeling that was going to happen too because of the way I cut and pasted these from different documents. It was a recipe for mistakes. It really was. Okay, how do I fix this? What I need is another trivia question, which I don't have out of my pocket here. I think I took them all. Yep, so I cleared the whole thing. How did I do that? Okay, hold please. Everybody hold please. Just chat. Everybody chat. Everybody was kung fu fighting. I'm going to grab one off the original document. It is really warm. I feel very hot. Like, whew. Is it just me or is it hot in here? It's hot in here. All right, I'm gonna have to grab one of the questions that I wasn't gonna use, but they're gonna be my backup. This is crunch time. Oop. Okay. So I'm grabbing kind of one at random. So maybe some of you, I personally would not know the answer to this question. So if you do, kudos to you, my friend. Okay, are we ready? Okay. Okay, we're having a giveaway break. All right, and okay, we had 2 non-registered. Oh, so never mind. These have nothing to do with being registered or not. These are gift card questions. Okay, so these are just open to everybody. Anybody and everybody can answer. Mr. Crafty, I lost my chat room, I think. Oh, hang on. Okay, I got it. Okay, there we go. I'm back in the saddle. Okay, woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, it could have been a hot flash. Kelly says, I finally made it. She was at the Battle of the Bands at the local high school. I'm so glad you were able to join us. That's right. Key up elevator music. Do, 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 do. Okay. Bunchy says, it's because your designs are on fire. That's what I want to hear. I want you guys to be like, yes, more. Give us more. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay. We still have 528 peeps. Well, that's some dedication. Thank you for hanging out for so long. All right. Giveaway break. Here we are. $30 gift card up for grabs. Open to everybody. What is the... Okay. Oh, and the first person who answers that I see in the chat room is who's winning, okay? What is the exact childhood song name we use to open our late night Crafty Club show with? What is the exact name? Can't be close. Has to be the exact childhood song name that we used to open our late night Crafty Club show. This came from our time at summer camp. And then it's something that we... Jen's like, my butt's starting to go numb. So we used this to open the late night Crafty Club for months. And in fact, I think the last live someone asked about it. Okay, Miss Collage Artist answered the question first correctly. Say, oh playmate, come out and play with me. Collage Artist. Miss Collage Artist, you are the winner. Boom, 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 boom. There goes all the answers, all filling up the chat room. It's kind of funny because I wait and there's nothing. And then I think because there's a little bit of a delay, and then all of a sudden, boom! Explodes, and the crowd roars. So, Miss Collage Artist, it is you, my friend. So, you just need to email us at slapithy@theresetgirl.com. Slapithy@theresetgirl.com. And let us know your YouTube name, your TRG email that you use if you have a TRG account. And then let us know that your winning answer was Say, oh Playmate. I would be so curious if our friends in the UK, who are probably sleeping right now, or our friends in Australia, if you guys know that song and sung it differently than we do. Because I did not know. I've been living a lie my whole life. I didn't know. I've always sung it, and most of us did, is Slide Down My Rainbow, because that just sounds so much better than Slide Down My Rain Barrel. Slide Down My Rain Barrel. That's the actual words to the song, because it's actually a really old song. But, yeah, that's, Slide Down My Rainbow. That just sounds a million times better. All the Gen Xers are like, yes, yes, please. I want to slide down a rainbow. Rain Barrel. Anyway, I read this whole thing on Google about it, Wikipedia, and they were talking about like where the song derived from and why it was actually written that way. I don't know. I'm not buying it, but okay. Yes, Charlotte, it is. It's a clapping song. I totally used to do it. I think I remember that song from like 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. We used to do that on the playground. And that's why I was saying, we were living a lie because all the little girls I knew always said we were sliding down a rainbow. So Melanie says in Canada we sing Slide Down My Rain Barrel. So yeah, Raisha says the same thing. And those of you who you guys actually had rain barrels, so you knew what that meant. All right, so maybe in California, where I grew up, in San Diego, where it doesn't rain much, maybe that's why we were like rainbow. I was wrong. Oh, that's funny. So yes, that is a song that so the little history of that song for us is during Camp Reset. It was actually, so that I can't think of the word, predecessor of Camp Wannacraft. My dear friend Tracy Claiborne and her mom and her sister and her daughter did this fun campfire song. It was so much fun, more fun than I thought it was going to be. It was even more fun than that. But they sang all of these great little campfire songs, and you got to like sit there and sing along with them, and they wouldn't hear your horrible voice. And they sung that song, and I had not heard it in such a long time, and it was just like, oh. And for those of us on that live, we were just like, oh, I love that song. And so I went and looked up on YouTube and found a version of it that literally made me tear up every time I heard it. And as we signed off, saying goodbye to Camp Reset, that was how we closed out the show. And I literally was like dabbing tears after, because I just loved you guys so much. I mean, that was just, I feel like that's where my TRG community, like my little, I don't know, my heart for it, it really, I don't know, it just bloomed. And I always, when I hear that song, it just gives me like very nostalgic feelings, not for being a little kid on the playground, but being a little kid at summer camp with you guys and how much fun that was. So Cindy, thank you for your validation. She said rainbow is how she heard it, but apparently maybe people weren't as, there you go. Candy's like, from Riverside, and I heard rain barrel. So we were living a lie, but that's okay. I'm glad that that many of you know the truth. Oh, Fam Rendon says that her Wi-Fi went out. That is a bad time. Okay, congratulations to the winner, Miss Collage Artist. Okay, ready for another $30 gift card? Okay, so this is the random question I grabbed from the collection of questions that I have to work with. I would not know the answer to this, so if you do, I'm impressed. This is open to everybody. It's a $30 gift card up for grabs. Here's the question. Which two letters are worth the most points in a game of Scrabble? First one with the right answer in the chat room. Boom, boom, boom.
I know.
Mr. Crafty's like, I know. I am not going to be smirched, Mr. Crafty, because he was very pivotal to my win, to winning the trivia game we played on the cruise. If I had not had him.
Yeah, I got one answer.
Okay, Ashley Young. Okay, that happens so fast, but wow, it is like a fast flowing river. It trickles in and then boom. It reminds me of all the tsunami videos I watched. Ashley Young, you are my winner. All right, girls, you are fast. Ashley Young. Okay, Ashley Young, you know what to do. You are going to email us at slapithigh@3setgirl. Give us your winning answer, your Ashley Young, not much of a secret there, with your YouTube name, and then your TRG email. Here's another trivia question that is generic in nature. So some of you might know this because like this is your thing. This is what you love. Okay, ready? So up for grabs is a $30 gift card. Use it to buy the Harmony Kit or any dang thing you want in the digitals. Number nine. What sports form an Olympic triathlon? What three sports? You have to name them all correctly. What three sports form an Olympic triathlon? Georgina, I'm going to answer you in just 1 second. I just want to get the answers to this one and I'll circle back. So terrible. Sherry, same thing. I'll give you guys the answer. I'm so sorry. I'm like asking you questions before I even finish this one. Okay. Kristen, I'm going to give it to you. Kristen! Kristen, you're gone! Okay, Kristen, I did not get the last part of your name. It's JC something. Kristen JC something.
JC Mom 04.
JC Mom 04. Okay. Kristen JC Mom 04. You are my winner. Okay, so the answer to that question was swimming, cycling, or running. Sorry, not or running, and running. Swimming, cycling, running, or swimming, biking, and running. The question before that, I did not announce what the answer is. I'm so sorry. So which 2 letters are worth the most points in a game of Scrabble? Q and Z is what I have here. So, okay. Let's, I just want to share two bits of information and then we'll get back to our next giveaway, which we have 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually have 6 more to give away. So 2 more things to share with you. Tomorrow we will also be debuting new merch. In addition to the Harmony kit, we will also have new merch in our store. If you are not familiar with our merch, may I introduce you to something from it? And you would think I'd have something right here on my desk, but I do not. So I have like a TRG wardrobe, if you will. I have all of these fun shirts. I think my favorite shirt that we offer is the Raglan shirt. And I'm going to tell you this right now on camera, the lighting, this gorgeous, like kind of a Kelly green does not read well on camera, but it's actually beautiful in real life. So as an example, the Raglan shirts, which are so comfy and can be worn as jammies. This is what we debuted last year for summer camp, was Rise and Shine, Camp Craft, which is available on there. So if you didn't get one, you can get one if you want to. But we are going to have Glue Stick Down, which is this adorable little guy. We have a Glue Stick Down. He is not on a green shirt. He's actually on a black shirt. It's a black and white Raglan, but it's Glue Stick Down. This is going to be this is one of my favorite shirts, but he's going to be on this black and white guy. So we're going to have a Glue Stick Down shirt. It's a beautiful day for a reset. Different variations, different colors. There's new colors going in. So the company that we work with, Printful, they offered new shirts this round. So I tested more shirts. We ordered a bunch of shirts, so I was able to test. So there was more colors we were able to offer in one particular t-shirt style. It is not the same shirt that we have offered in the past. It's actually a different shirt. It's softer. It's a feminine cut shirt. It goes up to 3XL, but I noticed with 2XL and 3XL, all the colors are not represented. There were, if you have the smaller sizes, you could get all the colors, but some larger sizes didn't have them all. So we put up there, I picked colors that go well with the logo because our logos are different colors. So I picked colors that they would look good on. So I'm sorry if your favorite color isn't one of those, but I was really focused on how the artwork was going to look. So we are going to have it's a beautiful day for a reset mug. And then the crafty leggings, I wish I'd call those crafty pants. I don't think I have them. I think I put them in I don't think I have them. We are now offering black leggings. So we have a black legging option now. That was not something we had available to us before. So there's a black version, which I know a lot of you would love to have. I feel like black is something you'd wear out in public, whereas the white ones I feel like are more around the house and like jammies. That could just be me. But we're going to have black crafty pants. There are multiple mugs going in there, and there's multiple shirts that I haven't mentioned. So those are all new things that are happening in the merch store. So yay. And then I wanted to mention again, in case you didn't hear this in the beginning, but after this retreat, we'll be offering the Harmony Handbook Workshop. So it'll just be the workshop classes. Once the retreat's over, you will be able to purchase just the workshop. So for those of you who didn't want to participate in the retreat, you don't have the time, it just wasn't a good time for you, you didn't want to do all the extracurricular activity around it, and you're really kind of like a person who likes to focus on the lessons and that's it, you'll be able to do that separately. So when the retreat ends, we will make that available on our Teachable platform for you to purchase and go forward. So tomorrow is the day the Harmony retreat doors open. If you did not hear me mention it earlier in the show, you will be getting access through the Welcome Center. So at some point tomorrow-ish, morning-ish is my goal, you will see a brand new button on the Welcome Center page at the very bottom where it says Enter the Harmony. You'll see two buttons, one to download your... Where is it? One to download this very important document, your orientation checklist. So there'll be a button to download that, and then another button to jump into Harmony Village. And you will want to take this with you because this will walk you through every part of that website. So you shouldn't have any unanswered questions, because I will walk you through literally step by step everything there for you. And I put a lot of the stuff together for you to make your time at retreat very easy, peaceful, simple. That was my goal. So having this and keeping it, having this like in your Harmony Handbook would be a really good idea. And then you will not be lost. You will not feel lost. You won't feel behind. You will not feel like I don't know what's going on. This right here is like me on a piece of paper as your little guide coming along with you. Let me show you. Linda, Mary, Nancy, I'm taking you by the hand. I'm walking you through, girl. This is like I literally went through all the steps as if I were coming with you. So that's what this is for. Please understand how important this is, because I do not want you to feel like you don't know where things are. Okay? That's really important to me, that when you step in and you see the glorious map, and because it's not like a typical website, I want it to feel special. And you see the little ice skater in the middle on a little frozen pond, and you're going to see little girls sitting in the spa and wellness center. There's little hot springs, and you'll see them sitting there. You'll see puffs of smoke coming out of the little chimneys. It's magical. Just like if you came to Camp Craft, that was a magical experience. This is the same thing. So you and I are going for a walk tomorrow with this at your side. So Miss Amy, I'm not announcing a specific time because I do not want everyone to rush and then cause that horrible blue circle of death that you guys all hate. I don't want to do that to you. So I want you guys to be like, I'm just going to go check and see if the button's open. Maybe the button's there and I can just jump in. For some of you, it might be 4 in the afternoon. For some of you, it might be early morning. I'm not sure. So I just wanted to not announce a time and then everybody come, because you guys know it's not fun. It's not something I can prevent either. I wish I could. Trust me, I wish I could take that part away from you guys. So I just want to. Georgina says, can we go ice skating too? You know what, Georgina? I would love for you guys to do that, because every time I open that website and see her skating, I feel bad for her. She's like this alone little skater in this empty village waiting for everyone to show up. So yes, go visit her. Put your skates on. I think that Carrie, I love it. She says, wine glass down. Awesome. Kelly's like, wine bottle down. So just know that this isn't something to disregard. Don't go, oh, I don't need that. Yes, you do. I promise you, you will. There's new things on this map, and we made some changes. Your classroom, it's a little different this time, getting to your classroom. So just please make sure to come see. And I don't want you to miss all the cute stuff that we added, all the good content, music, and just really fun Pinterest boards, that are very strategic to this retreat. And I'm going to be adding things each week when your week of content comes up in the classroom. You'll watch the videos, but I'll also add videos there. If I think they're worth watching, I'll add them into the main video that you'll see. The very first one, it says welcome, or it says hello. I forget what it says now. It might say welcome harmonizer, but that's my little hi welcome video. And then at the very bottom, you'll see a bunch of stuff that I wrote to you. So every week I should have some kind of little message to you. And if I see the need to add any extra, like, hey, this is a really great message that you should listen to. Maybe it's a video I found on YouTube or something that's really specific to that content. I might not put it in the library where you might not see it. I might put it right there where you'll have access to it. So, I'm so hot, you guys. I'm burning up for your love in here. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go. I'm sure some of you are just dying, like, girl, let's get on with this. I get it. Okay. Gabrielle says, okay, I'm packed and ready to go. Yes, I'm sure a lot of you are packed and ready to go. You guys could have your little Sarah, nothing is on the website right now. Nothing has been made available. So nobody has access to all the pages. So right now, Retreat's not technically open. Tomorrow, it will be. There will be a button to click and it will take you in there, and then you can see everything and it will be live. But right now we are not open yet, which is why you are... Hi.
Hello. Is your window already open?
It is. It's these lights, I think. Bonnie says, bowl of popcorn down.
You already showed your printables. Let's try.
Okay. Oh, so Mr. Crafty is going to cool it down in here.
Let's
cool
try.
It down. We gotta cool it down.
Knocking the lights down.
Ooh, watch out. Gail, you are my kind of girl. She's like, that's it. I'm signing up right now. Yes, that is what we want right now. That's what we're like. This is it. Here's your last chance. Don't get left behind. No crafter left behind. Okay. Kathy says she's almost ready. She's getting a sore arm cutting. I know. There's some cutting to do. I get it. Okay. Miss Sarah, I guess what I'm wondering is, you're saying it says available now on your list. I would love to hear more about this. What you mean by this list. Could you share more about what you mean? Because what is it? What it says available now on your list? Just let me know what that means, because I'm not sure. I'm wondering if did I do something wrong? Okay, awesome. Nicole says glue stick down. She finished week 1 of scripture writing, only 3 weeks behind. Excellent. I just did the first week of scripture writing last Saturday, so you and I are like on the same page. Annette says new edition. Do you remember how awesome new edition was? Weren't they awesome? I loved them and Boys to Men. They were the best. Like, the people managing those groups, they were like so, like, they dressed so nice, and they just, I don't know, they kind of reminded me of like the old school like R&B bands. Like, they just had like really nice style, and they put them together like a group, you know. They just always looked good. I loved them. I so wish that I could play like real music on our YouTube, but not to be. So, okay, I don't want to miss Sarah's answer. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Lisa. You're so helpful. She says, don't forget, you can gift Harmony Retreat to a friend. So the option of buying it for a friend, which I believe is you get a reduced price when you purchase it for a friend, that is still available until midnight. So if there's been somebody on your heart that you're like, oh, maybe she could really use this, here's the time. Here's the time. Melanie says they oozed coolness. Agreed. They really did. They had I think they had really good management. I don't know if if that went well for them. You know how you find out years later that some of these performers or groups were really mismanaged and their money was taken from them and they had no idea because they were young and they're just trying to make it. So sometimes you find out like they were really exploited, and I hope that wasn't the case. But whoever like managed them and just put them together, I think like of all of them, I feel like Boys to Men was just like, they were perfection. They looked like just really nice young men, college, just the way they dressed. A little 80s break for us right there. Oh, awesome. Annette, she said that she saw them in concert twice. New Edition and Boyz II Men. That would have been nice. Miss Choco Sheep Cookie. I love that. Where did you come up with that name? The weekly content will be the videos only, or will be printables too. So I have given you guys the bulk of printables. So everything going forward should be videos. There might be a little surprise. I'm not sure yet how I will end up rolling it out, but there might be something that you will print. There are going to be photographs of some of the content, like for instance, Candy is taking pictures of her craft that she's doing so that you guys can see different ways that she did it, but not necessarily put a video up. So it might be just like photos, which you can right click, copy, and put into your handbook if you want, because I'm going to share with you guys a few okay, I'm gonna thank you, Miss Sarah Parsons. I appreciate you sharing that with me. I'm just going to show that to Mr. Crafty, because I honestly do not understand like the back end of our website and all of the goofy things that happen. We don't have a perfect situation going on. It's kind of a, because we're using Teachable over here and our website over here, and then so there's pieces that have to come together, and it's not perfection. So I apologize for that. Jennifer says AC/DC was her favorite. I actually got to see AC/DC as a kid. My teenage uncle took me, as that secret, and my mom still doesn't know. And then I went to an AC/DC concert. I think it was that Money. Remember that tour, the single that was all about money? I can't remember the song, but they rained money down on the audience. And I was pregnant at the time because I was a teenager. And I remember this very clearly, how much she was in there kicking her little feet. I was like, oh gosh, I didn't realize she would be able to hear it. So either it really bothered her or she really loved it. It's hard to say. So, hi, Miss Virtue. She's like, hi, guys. Hello. Okay, so, yes, for those who are about to craft, we salute you. That's awesome, Georgina. That's nice play. Nice play on words. Okay. Yeah, a lot of us have some AC/DC in our backgrounds, huh? I remember when my daughter was really little, she was like in 1st or 2nd grade, and her babysitter, who was 13, I was talking to her about, I don't know, just music, and I mentioned AC/DC, and she goes, who's AC/DC? I was like, no! That's so wrong. Okay. See, we could just talk about music all day. Yes, Betsy, I saw them, well, as a kid, I saw them at the Sports Arena. That's where my uncle took me when I was a kid in San Diego. And then I got to see them at the Cow Palace in San Francisco. So, and Edith says she's a Backstreet Boys fan. I took my daughter to see Backstreet Boys when they were kind of at the height of their career. And they had that song about your mother or mama, whatever. Because I remember they performed that on the stage. I went to that concert strictly for my kid. I'll be honest. All right, look at us. We're just devolving into talking about music. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's keep giving stuff away. Okay, we'll just go ahead and cruise through the rest of our retreat ticket gift card giveaways. Okay, for the rest of the show. So, up for grabs is a retreat ticket. This is open to anyone, okay? Whether you've paid for your ticket already, or you have not signed up. Open to everybody. The first correct answer I see in the chat room, that's my winner. And hopefully I'll catch your name before it races off into the the wild. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so here's a question. Who were Corey's special guests on the last trivia live we had? So not too long ago, we had another one of these big trivia games where you guys answered questions. Who were my special guests on that show? This is open to anybody, and this is up for a retreat ticket. It's in the balance. Who's it going to be? Who's my winner? You don't need to know last names. I just need to know 2 first names. Who were my special guests on the last trivia? Georgie! Girl! Georgie Dorset. Georgie, are you my UK friend? I think you are. Her answer, and most of you guys are answering correctly, is Kelly and Paula. The Kelly and Paula Show. Kelly and Paula G. Miss Georgie. Hey there, Georgie girl, which I'm sure you've heard a million times in your life. Okay. And just for the record, my friends who are my international friends who might be watching this as a replay and you've signed up for the retreat, all of the lives are available as replays, so you can watch them on your time. And I am aware that I am I am past the point of which I should be having an international late night crafty club, because those are ones I have for you guys. It means that I get on the show at 4 a.m. and you guys get to watch it at a normal time. It's normal for you. So I do owe you guys an international late night crafty club. But I want you guys to know that all of them will be available. I know Jennifer, she says she's new and she has no idea about any of these questions. That's why I try to mix them up with like generic questions too. And just know that a lot of the questions I'm asking, I really do, these are things I say a lot, and and that's why I try to pick things I know that I might say, talk about, people who go back and watch my videos. I try to have some things that are geared towards stuff that happens in the community, because I really want to reward membership, being part of this. So as you spend more time with us, I'm hoping that you will just feel more like, yes, I know that. I know that one. We also have a really fun, like, this is how it's so awesome about this community. Like, there's so many fun little things that have happened and said, and not just me saying them, things people say in the chat room, that, we ended up coming up with a whole 30 journal cards called I Love My Community journal cards that have fun little expressions that come from our live events, the Power to Smote. So it's definitely for sure something that I really do like spend time pointing out these inside jokes and talking about kind of the same things, so that because it is part of like the language of our community. It is not too late to join in on the retreat, Miss Lori. You can still order everything. If you just jump on theresetgirl.com, you can go ahead and the word just slipped right out of my head. You can go ahead and sign up. We have a whole page. It'll explain to you everything that's going to happen, and it is not too late. It is never too late to sign up for a retreat until 11:59 p.m. and then it's too late. So good night, Marcia. Thanks for joining us, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. Miss Georgina, these are actually, like, they're their own pack. It's called I Love My Community journal cards. If Mr. Crafty could be so kind as to post them in there. They're in our shop, and there's 30 cards in here, and a lot of them have really, really funny things. What Mr. Crafty and I actually want to do is we want to go back and make like like take all of the inside jokes that we've done and put them into like one video, and just you can watch one after another. That's kind of my dream project, is so that you can watch all the highlights of our live events, because there are super funny things that happen in the chapel crafting as well as late night crafty club. It's surprising how funny both of them can be. So okay, are we? Yes, Lynn says, get your ticket punch for the train. Whoop, whoop. The train's leaving from platform 9.5 tonight. Okay, next one. Here is a retreat ticket up for grabs. This is for a non-registered community member. So if you have not registered for the event, this is your opportunity to jump in on this if you can. Here's the question. And just so you know, I have mentioned this particular fact many, many, many times in lives. So it's not just from the live where it happened, but it's been something I've repeated. And it is actually one of the community cards is referenced there because I've talked about it. So, what kind of crafty illness did Corey come down with over last summer? What kind of crafty illness? I got a raging case of blank. Blank blank. I'll give that to you. So my non-registered friends can answer this question. You cannot play for another person. You have to, it's only for non-registered. What kind of crafty illness did Corey come down with over last summer? Okay, Daphne Bauman's said the exact phrase, so I'm sorry, but that is the exact one. Daphne, I'm trying to grab your name. Daphne Bauman's, it's pocket fever. Pocket fever. That is the raging case I came down with this summer. It is actually one of our cards. I actually had it in my hand. It was sitting out here on my desktop for a while. I don't know what happened to it. I'm not sure what happened to my little stack of cards I had in here earlier. I wonder if I kind of like put them in my deck back here incorrectly. But pocket fever. I've said it multiple times that I caught pocket fever. That is why I decided that it needed to be part of the playbook, is like showing you guys how to get pocket pages in there, because I bought you should see the stack of pockets I have bought. And I'm not a Project Life person at all, but I'm like making pockets was so fun that's why we have pocket cards that we make for you guys to stick in pockets too. So it's like pockets for everybody, because if I'm infected, you should be infected. It's basically all the things I said. So Daphne, okay, let me get your name on here. Daphne Baumans. Okay, I could be saying that completely wrong, and if so, I'm so sorry. Okay, here is another retreat ticket up for grabs. Non-registered girls. This is something I have talked about for the last 3 years. I'm in it right now. What is the name of Mark and Corey's RV? What is the name of Mark and Corey's RV? Diana says, you came down with it, Corey, then we all came down with it. Indeed. Michelle Spencer, that is hilarious. I was patient zero with pocket fever. Indeed. I am patient 0. Yay, Daphne. Good job, girl. Okay, what is the name? There we go. Lynn! Yay! The reason why I'm yaying you especially is because you were so close to the last question getting it almost correct, but you were just one word off. So now I got you. Lynn Reedy. Good job. The answer is Liberty. Liberty is the name of our RV. And I've talked about her, almost 3 years now that we've been in here. I'm sitting in her right now, in the back of her. Okay, here's a generic question. Okay, so this is not about TRG. This is about the planner community. It's knowledge of, like, do you know your planners? That's a game show we should play. Do you know your planners? Okay, $30 gift card up for grabs. Marge Johnston. Okay. $30 gift card up for grabs. Open to everybody. Okay, so let me just preface this. I thought of 4. I feel there's 4 answers. I'm only asking for 3. I have a feeling that the 3 main ones are going to get answered, but I just put a 4th one there in case some of you say it. I think it's still true. I will give all 4 answers when I'm done with this. But what are the names of the 3 most common types of binding for planners in our community? What are the 3 most common types of binding? Binding. Think about that. Binding. What are the 3 most common types of binding for planners in our community? You guys can't hear the music I got going on in the background, but I'm not looking for name brands. I'm looking for the binding, and you have to name at least 3. Ah! Okay. Ah! Wait. Let me cap. Okay. Okay, so I'm going with Lisa Michelle as my winner because she has the first 3 that I have written down. So I'm going to give you, let me copy her name, Miss Lisa Michelle, who has a really cute little avatar. That was hard because that is like a multi-question, multi-answer. Okay, what is the name of the 3 most common types of binding? Okay, so I wasn't looking for planner names. I'm looking for the way that they're bound. So ring bound, disc bound, coil bound, and then I'm going to throw in book bound because there are more like of the, this right here would be a book bound type of planner. So ring bound, disc bound, coil bound, and book bound. I have all of those planner types sitting right here on my desk, and we can all agree that those are. Yes, Miss Lynn. So my winners, Lisa Michelle, Lynn Reedy, Daphne, Georgie. Be sure to email slapitHigh@theresetgirl and give us your YouTube name, your TRG account email. So if you have an account with us, you've bought something from us, you had to input your TRG, and then your winning answer. What was your answer? I'm putting your name down next to all the answers so that when you email us, our help desk will have access to this and they'll be able to like, yes, that matches. Lynn answered Liberty. Okay, so we got 2 more to go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, Georgina's like, book bound. That's what I couldn't remember. I threw it in there because it's a fair answer. For many people, they're like bullet journalers, they're Hobonichi girls, and those are all technically book-bound type of planner. So the hint there was for binding. So when you think about it, most of us could think disc-bound, ring-bound. Those are terms that are used so universally. I mean, that is how, like, when I first started in the planner world, that was like kind of, I had never thought of the planners being ring bound until I like saw it and I was like, oh, because up to then the only type of ring bound planners I had ever seen in my life were like Franklin Covey and Daytimer. Those were the brands I knew. I did not know, there was no really, and Filofax was new to me. I had not really seen Filofaxes before. And then before you knew it, boom, they're everywhere. The first like American budget-friendly ring bound was Webster's Pages. Okay. Miss Amber, you do not need to buy a lot of things if you're going to the retreat. Not at all, my friend. The only thing I suggested that everybody have was some kind of notebook. And this was the type that I recommended, was like the bullet journal style. So I recommended one of these. And what was the second thing I told you guys? Oh, this is not a requirement, but this is just something so many of us have. But this is what I'm calling the Harmony handbag. So I really encouraged, and there's a whole video about the Harmony handbag, but I really encouraged everyone to kind of have a designated pouch that really is just your book and the minimal, only necessity stuff you need. So that it's kind of like grab and go, toss it in your bag. It has all of its stuff with it. You can move it from room to room. It can go with you on the move. It can sit on your nightstand. It's like ready to be your crafty bestie, and it has all of its accessories with it. So those are really the 2 things that I said you needed. And, you know, quite frankly, there's a lot of people that are like, I'm going to use a notebook I already have. They're not using this style. And this is a nice to have. Is it required? No. So other than that, there really isn't anything required. I mean, you have to print out your materials and then, you know, cut things up. So I really did this time around, I really did focus very much on trying to make this a budget-friendly experience where this was what we're working in. Every retreat or camp, I try to make something that we're going to kind of focus on and build and work in. And so this time it was a notebook that I felt was really something all of us probably have a, a notebook in our stash. We just do. So it wouldn't require that. Good night, Amy. Miss123, you do not need to have a Facebook account to join the retreat. What you will not participate in is the circle of friends. But if you're obviously not a Facebook person, so that probably isn't going to be a big deal for you. And all the live events I do in that Facebook group, they will get uploaded to be a replay on our website. So you can watch all of those live events after the fact. Like right now, you're with me live. You'll just get to watch it as a replay. So you don't have to have a Facebook account to join in. You can still purchase it and then just watch everything as a replay. And then you can still go through all of the workshop videos. And also you can wait until the retreat is over and just buy the workshop with just the videos in it. So those are two options for you. But there are quite a few people. Every retreat we do, there's a few people that just are not Facebook people. They don't want to create a Facebook account. They're not into it. And I understand. I decommissioned my Facebook account, so I get you, girl. But you still have that other option. So I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, I have to be on Facebook. The only thing you're really missing, the main thing you're missing is the live experiences. But for people who are not into Facebook, I kind of feel like you might not be into that too. I could be wrong. But we do all the private videos in our Facebook group because I can't do them privately on YouTube. So I have no choice but to do it there at this time. Good night, Carla. Good night. Okay, we're almost done. So we got 2 more questions. Ready? So this is a retreat ticket. It's up for anyone. So whether you paid or you haven't and you just want a chance at it, either one. If you paid, you'll get your money back. And if you just hope to go on to the retreat, it's open to both, okay? Up for grabs is a retreat ticket. What is the name of the monthly collection that inspired a book club in the Reset community? Good night, Carla. I'm waiting for my first right answer. Betsy, the Facebook group is private. It is indeed. Only people who are actually in the retreat have access. Emmy's Creative Corner gets it with new chapter. That is the name of the collection that there you go. I can't catch it. Okay. So Miss Emmy's Creative Corner, you are my winner. New chapter was the name. It inspired the book club in the Reset community. Catherine, you asked the question I saw right before the answers came in. You were asking me what size this is. This is, if you go to the supplies page that I gave you guys access to on the Welcome Center, this is actually there as an option for the handbags. There's notebooks and then handbags. This is one of them, and you can see what the dimensions are, because I really don't know how to answer that question if it's small, medium, or large. This is I bought all of them that are showing there so I could test them. The smaller one, the floral, and the one that's blue, those are the smallest of them, and I don't know what you would call this one, but you can see exactly what size it is. But this is the one I'm using, and my handbook fits into it like on its side. So that's just that answer. Okay, are we ready to jump into the last one? So Emmy's Creative Corner. Miss Sherry says, how did I not know about a book club? I had a book club. New chapter launched in September, and we had a book club so it launched in September, but it was for October, January. Well, I'm a terrible planner girl. October, November, and December. So is that right, you guys? Or it doesn't sound right. It was September, October, and November. That's what it was. Those are the 3 months that it covered. So it was kind of like a seasonal at the time. It was fun to have. So I wanted to make sure that I had a chance. Okay. A chance to, what was I saying? I just completely squirreled on that. Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready? Is a basic gift certificate still in the shop other than retreat gift? I don't think so. It was. Yeah, I think we pulled it out. We took the gift certificate out of the, like the gift card or whatever, out of the store, because in the plan for us to shift our store onto a different platform, we didn't want to have all these gift cards that people were buying at Christmas and then not have anything to buy because we were going to move things. And, you know, and it might take us a while to move, so we might not have needed to do that. But you know how it is sometimes, like, people hold on to gift cards for a long time, and I just didn't want us to have so much more admin work to do to shift those over to the new thing. So, and the gift cards can't be, okay, one second, Mr. Crafty is giving me an update. Okay, so the gift cards that we are giving, like gifting in this giveaway, they are for...
No. That was why it was taken out.
Sorry, okay.
But you're correct, it can't be on Teachable either.
Okay, so the gift cards that we're giving away, they are not transferable to Teachable because that's like a different platform. So it's only what is in the store, okay, just to be clear. And also at that time, you guys were buying the playbook and the workshop together, and that's why it was sold on Teachable and not in our store, because they are like, they have to be on 2 separate websites. It's all so much. It is not the simple approach that we would love, but we're gonna get it all straightened out. 2020 is the year of harmony, simplicity, peacefulness for all of us. Okay. Yes, Miss Emmy, you send an email right to the help desk, and we will, yes, Georgie Squirrel, and we'll help you out. Okay. Doreen is asking, when you move the files, will our downloads still be there that we paid for? When we do this, and this is a while away out there, we will give you plenty of time to move those files off of your account. When that time comes, we will start the messaging to all of our customers and say, hey, grab your downloads, save them to your computer, because we're about to start moving over. So you will get plenty of notice. We will not do this abruptly to you, promise. I am being asked if I'm going to do the book club again. I believe that I will. I don't know when. Bye, Sherry. Because I have a couple other things to launch as well. I have other things I haven't been able to get them up and going, and so I want to give that one a chance. Jay Sheeler asks, when will Glue Stick Down Raglan shirts be available? Tomorrow, my friend. Tomorrow, Glue Stick Down t-shirts will be available in our store. Okay, so are you guys ready? Here's the last question, and this is for a $30 gift card. $30 gift card, which you can use to buy the Harmony Kit. That was the reason why we popped these in there. You ready? What is the original name of the Crafty Club Facebook group? That name had the name we go by now was not its original name, and it started out as something different. What is the original name of the Crafty Club Facebook group? No, Miss Rachel, the mystery boxes have not launched. I will totally catch you up on that in 1 second. What is the original name? And you have to say the full name, the full official name, because all of my names have a full official name. The full name. Give me the full name, guys. This will show that you pay attention. Okay. Nope. the full name of it. It has like a real name. Nobody's getting the actual name. In fact, the full name, you can see that it's part of the... Oh, so close. I have one that is so close. There we go, Jamie Jacobson. You did it, girl. The Reset Girls Happy Place Club. That is the official original name. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I put the Reset Girls in the front of almost everything. I think the only one that doesn't have that right now is the First Love Club. Because it was, the word the is such a tricky, when you add the to anything, it becomes very tricky. So Jamie Jacobson, congratulations. You just won a $30 gift card. Boop, 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 boop. That was the answer. The Reset Girls Happy Place Club. Yeah, if you guys notice, if you go back into the group, you can look up at the URL and they'll say TRG Happy Place Club because I can't change the URL. But it's the Reset Girls Listers Got a List, the Reset Girls Planner Stylist Club, the Reset Girls, I'm trying to think of all the names I've had. I've had so many. But yes, I like to put my name in it. It's part of branding, part of reminding everybody like this is what it was. So, yeah, Kathy McBride says, I definitely didn't know that, and I've been here since 2017. Maria says, that's a long name. I agree. I agree. It is a long name. It has gotten me into trouble sometimes because of how long it is. It's definitely not my favorite, sometimes not my favorite thing. Okay, Miss Catherine asked me a question, and I think I answered it. Yes, I did. Okay, so did I answer? Was there another question and I didn't answer? Lisa Elaine, happy birthday, my friend. My middle name is Elaine too. Good night, Misty. Go take a pain pill and thank you. Thank you very much. Mystery boxes was the one I said I would answer. So the answer is we have not released the mystery boxes. And when we do, we will have mystery boxes and we will have mystery flats. We will be putting together groups of physical stickers from our shop that Mr. Crafty and when we had our whole little crew printed and cut. And so we have all of those stickers from all of our little collections that we used to have. You guys remember, like Dreamer and Sweetie. Was it Sweetie Girl? And there's Honey Girl. Wait, maybe it was just Sweetie. And Honey Girl and Lady Boss and Free Spirit, and all of those are in our RV. We have thousands of sticker sheets with us, you guys. And then we also will be releasing our, we have Reset Your Goals. We have like these kits that are professionally manufactured. They're like scrapbook, product quality. So we have all of that. So we have 3 types of physical products that will be, Mr. Crafty's bringing it hither. Look, look, it is all of the stickers that one could possibly ever need or want, ever. They're here, right here in our, do you guys remember, look, these are, what was this one called? Free Spirit.
Free Spirit.
This is probably, I feel like this was my favorite. Oh, and there was Graceful. I missed that one. So, yes, do you guys remember these? It's a blast from the past. There's Honey Girl. We have Itty Bitties. We rescued these. These are Graceful. All I'm showing is banners. We have other stickers here too, not just banners. Yeah, this is it, you guys. There's Sweetie. There's, wow, there's like so many. So when we had our office, we had a real legit office and everything. Do you guys remember these? The little faces? They're on clear sticker stock, and you can put them on your craft supplies. It makes them look like they're really funny. I actually have one of those on my golden scissors. So there is a cajillion sticker sheets. These are like little hashtag stickers I made or came up with. I didn't make any of these. This is our sticker chef right here. So yeah, you guys, voila. So I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to gather up stickers and just basically...
And this is only some of them.
That's only some of them. So we're going to do mystery flats, because it would be way impossible for Mr. Crafty and I to upload all of the product again onto our website and then pull sticker orders. Like, there's no way that we could do that with all the other things that we are so much more passionate about, like summer camp. So I think what we're going to do is just have like them be mystery packs. So like, I'll try to use Girl Logic. I'll try to use my Planner Girl Logic and how I group them together and be like, here's, you know, mystery flats. So they'll just be little flats full of stickers. So that's two things: a mystery box, mystery flats, and then we will have Reset Your Goals, like full-fledged kits. They come in a zippered bag. There's gorgeous scrapbook quality stickers in them. There's a stamp set. There's TRG washi. So that will be another thing. So when they do go live, it's like, get them while you can, because that's what we have at our disposal. And then my hope is that I would love to do a really awesome sticker book. Like, I can't even tell you. So Linda asks, where is Liberty parked? Liberty is parked here at my mother's house in Northern California. Lisa is asking, where is the Welcome Center? It is, we emailed everyone who is signed up for the retreat, is sent an email that gives you a link to the Welcome Center. And once you access that, you go through the little steps of getting prepped, but it does arrive to your inbox. Okay. I do not know the logistics yet of whether or not we will be able to do international. That remains to be seen. So I will let you guys know as we get closer. And Miss Paula, we also have faith kits, like Faithful Girl kits. They have scrapbook stickers, a stamp, all of that. But that's all in Washington. So that might be something I have to release when we get up there, like before summer camp starts, and I can send them. So Maggie asks if are we going through Amazon to sell stuff? We have not decided that. We just haven't made up our minds how we want to approach it. There are a couple things I would really like to try to make physical. I've mentioned this multiple times. My dream is to have a physical playbook. I want to have a physical playbook so badly, and then have a couple different sticker books. And then I have a super secret product that is in the, yeah, something I hope to send out. And then washi rings, I'm not sure about that answer either. That is something Mr. Crafty's gonna have to figure out. So anyway, so that's 15 giveaways, ladies. I hope that was fun and worth hanging out with me over. Good night. I love Chihuahuas. I'm fond of Chihuahuas. I wouldn't say I love Chihuahuas, but it's funny saying that. Liberty is not a vintage trailer. She is a 40-foot motor coach. So, and Journey with Nana, I just mentioned that I hope to have a physical book for the Crafty Club playbook and a sticker book. Mr. Crafty sometimes mentions that he might be willing to make stickers again one day, but it will really be like just him and me. So it'll be like, is that something, we have time to do right now? We can take a little break from this and then make product. So it's just a matter of like, is that something that we can do? And because it's just kind of us. So yay. So thank you. I know, Rachel Brown. Do tell, she says. What's a super secret project? I can't wait to say, to do stuff about it. Jess Cole said, will you ever sell your old Reset Girl stickers as digital stickers? Mr. Crafty is really, I'll tell you this, he's very motivated to get a lot of our files made as cut files. There are so many things that are not cut file in our store. So he's very motivated to do that. The sticker book that I want to make would be more focused on what I consider like essentials, like layering circles, the journaling essentials kit. I feel like that is like my favorite thing, my go-to thing I decorate with. So that's kind of what I want, is something that's evergreen that you can use all the time. It's like really, you know what I mean? It's like a go-to product. That's what I want. So anyway, you guys, so tomorrow is going to be a big day. I hope you guys get lots of rest. rest up, because tomorrow's a big day. And you guys all remember, what is this? What I want you to tell me. What did I tell you this is like? What is the example I gave you? What I want you to remember when you see the button to download this. What do I want you guys to remember? Jackie, I totally agree with you. I had no idea. She says, if you haven't been on the backside of a business, it is so crazy how short the days are when you have so many projects you want to do. It is true. Karen, I totally want to get the Planner Honeys as a sticker book. Bye, Lady Prepper. Thank you. Andrea says, your guide. Linda says, Corey is with me. That's right. Georgie says, give me the orientation checklist. This is your orientation checklist. And this is Corey. That's right. This is Corey is with you. Corey is with you. This is the embodiment of me taking your little hand, and we're going to run skipping through Harmony Village together. And I want you to go see all the fun stuff that I built for you. Don't miss this step, because truly this is going to help you. And the thing I don't want you to feel is overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel left out, and I don't want you to go in the Facebook group and run around and ask everybody, because this is, I've helped you. I've helped you, my friend, to put this. And sometimes people have the best of intentions when they want to help you, but they don't necessarily give you the right information. Sometimes I find that to be true. And I understand everyone wants to help you when you ask a question, but sometimes you don't get good information. So this is like what I'm imparting to you is just don't forget this. Do not leave this behind. This is like your little roadmap to understanding. And once you cruise the map, this will just help you remember. We don't have the freshest memories anymore, girls. This will help you remember. I promise you, I will be referring to this because I won't even remember everything, believe it or not. So this is going to be that thing that you tuck away in your little Harmony Handbook, and it will make you able to handle this, all of this, and you won't have to depend on anybody. And that's what I want. I want you to feel like you're empowered to navigate the website. That's what I want more than anything. And Rebecca asks, are there Easter eggs? There are not Easter eggs in this retreat. There are not badges, not in the way that you can earn badges. There are badges, but like really cute badges, which you guys have seen in your printables. But you're going to award your own badges based on things you want to award yourself for. So it's not based on any challenges. I haven't given you challenges, Easter eggs. I'm keeping this super, I don't want to cause stress. The Easter eggs caused a lot of people stress. This is supposed to be peaceful. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I got to do everything. I got to run around. I don't want you to feel frantic. This is not a high energy. This is calm energy. This is just being really chill, you know? Put on your jazz playlist as you cruise the Harmony Village map. That's what I want you to feel. You know what I mean? Just cruise that map together, girl. You and me. That's right, Jackie. She's calling Mr. Crafty the Sticker Man. Hey, Mr. Sticker Man. We should have a little Sticker Man truck. That would be so funny. Don't be surprised if you see a Sticker Man truck on summer camp. Okay. So anyway, I hope that you guys all have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. I love that so many of you showed up. Miss Janan says she needs to find a used silhouette. eBay would probably be a great place for that, and Facebook is my guess. So I really appreciate how many of you guys joined me tonight. There you go, Gail. Cool, calm, and collected. That's my goal. So we want to be cool, calm. Put on your jazz playlist as soon as you get there. It's in Cafe Sip. Or you can go to the Spa and Wellness Center and turn on the relaxation playlist and listen to it while you go cruising around. I want you to get that feeling of just like, you know, that's an interesting point. I should have had like a fun little song for you to listen to as you moved about, maybe for summer camp. So, so just know as you guys are, you know, visiting, I really want you to just feel how truly blessed I feel to know you guys, how grateful I am that you're in my life. And I really wanted to put something together that just really makes you feel like I'm squishing you, you know, just with love. That really means a lot to me, because that's my greatest motivation here, is just for you guys to just feel self-cared. And I'm doing something I hope really helps you get there, because I know many of you are dealing with things that are just, they can be very monumental. They can be overwhelming and very hard to handle with your just normal lifely duties. So, but just please know that that's what this is set up to do, is just help you navigate and help you get ready. When you're ready, pour yourself a beverage and start, workshop video number 1. And we will get you on your way, and you have you take the time that you need. I tell you in your opening video, do not put pressure on yourself. Take the time you need to work through this, okay? So Crazy Crafting Creator Dude says that loves the stickers, but I still love to use my punches. Clouds, circles, hexagons, hearts. Me too. I was looking at my little punches. I actually had to relegate them to a lower shelf because I haven't been reaching for them as much, and that totally that makes me feel a little convicted. I should have them out more. They used to have a much more prominent part of my desk because I did reach for them. So that just tells you what you're actually using is when you start really paying attention and then you shift them away. But that's what's great about punches, is that they're such a great investment because you're set up to make embellishments for life. Like, you don't need to buy anybody's scrapbook stuff. You could just make your own embellishments. Punches are a great tool. So Jill says, life is hard, harmony sounds wonderful. That's my goal. That's what I hope you feel. So Jennifer says, song could be easy as Sunday morning. I love that song. That would be a great song to imagine listening to. And the other song I love, it's by is it the Young Rascals or the Rascals? It's a beautiful morning. That song. Go find that on YouTube and listen to it in the background. Tell Alexa to play it for you, and just play something that makes you feel good while you're cruising around the Harmony Retreat. Pick your own song. You don't have to listen to one of my songs. So, Miss Lori Loomis, you have access to your supplies list in the Welcome Center, and you get to the Welcome Center by checking your email, and we have sent you an email. If you've paid for the retreat, it comes right to your inbox, and it will say, Welcome Center, and then it walks you through. You have access to this and this and this, and the supplies page is one of them, and it will tell you right on the page, so you will not have to guess. You have 2 things you need to. One thing you really need to have, and the second thing is a nice to have. Crafty Hardwick, you actually already have all of the live sessions. They are located in your printables. You have these cards called the calendar of events is one of the cards that came in your printables that has all of the live events we have scheduled, and they are also on our calendar, the Reset Girl calendar. They all say Harmony Retreat on them, but they're on our regular calendar that you can access right now. All of you can see them right now, even if you don't print this out. You go to TRG, theresetgirl.com/calendar, and you can see them all. Yay, Jill, I'm so glad that you're excited. I just truly, I want you guys, feel me giving you a little squeezy. So congratulations to my winners. Good night, Miss Claire. I'm really excited for you. And if you find yourself having a bit of a struggle getting onto the website, it could be just a traffic thing because everybody's getting on it at once, and our server, no matter how much power we throw at it, it sometimes can't accommodate the huge surge of traffic. So just come back a little bit later. But you'll just see in the Welcome Center, you'll see the button when it's live and ready for you. The little button, the little doormat will be laid out, and you will know it's time. It's time to enter. Come inside, girls. So thank you so much, girls, for joining me and spending so much time with me here on the live. It is our pleasure to offer so many opportunities to join us, and I will see you on the other side. Sunday, according to our calendar of events, Sunday is our very first live in the retreat. It is an opportunity it's a Q&A, so if you have any questions, I will be there. I will be your little guide, but show up with your orientation checklist because I'm sure I'm going to keep referring back to it. Okay, so I will see you guys. All my other friends, know that I have new events on the calendar. There's a couple of chapels that are fresh and new. I believe there are Late Night Crafty Club has been posted for the end of, can't remember now. Anyway, our event calendar has been updated, so there's some new stuff coming. And our chapels are going to be public, so they're not just for people in the retreat. They're going to be for everybody. I feel like that's really important. Because we all need that kind of encouragement and help. So I don't want to make that cut off to other people. So those will be open to everyone. Anyway, I love your little faces. Thank you guys for sharing this evening with me and showing up so in droves. You guys are the best, and I will see you on the other side. I'll see you in the next live video. Good night. Sleep tight, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Goodbye.